So I am here with Chaminade head coach Kahala Cabales-Hoke and players number 4 Mahala Kaapuni and number 12 AJ Manuel at the NCAA Division II Women's Volleyball West Regional. So Coach, I'll start with you. That was a very hard fight out there to get today. So just talk me through your thoughts on your team's performance.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. We started off very strong, some good energy, and just failed on some execution pieces. Could see the de-escalation, and I think just not putting that first set away really hurt us. But moving forward, we should have had just more of that relentless attitude, trying to stave off more points from our opponents.
Mahala, take me through what it was like being on the team this year and making it this far and being seeded number 1 in this tournament.
So far it's been a great experience. It was cut short, but from beginning to end I built really great relationships. I've learned so many things on and off the court and was able to become a great player, and will continue that next season as well.
AJ, so obviously, no one wants to end their season on a loss, but what does it mean to you to be in the NCAA tournament and this is where you concluded your season?
I wouldn't say it's a surprise because it's something we worked really hard for. So I think the reason why all of us and other teams are in this tournament, there's a reason why. And so it was a pleasure. I mean, again, it's kind of sad that it's already over, but yeah, I think we worked really hard to get here. So,
Coach, there was a trend in each of the first couple of sets. You guys would get off to a good start. I'd look at the monitor and you guys were at 250, 260 hitting percentage. And then they figured out defensively how to get some string stops together, side outs. Just talk about the struggles you guys had at the middle to the end of each set.
I think it came down to our first touch, and then our first touch really limited our offensive options. Once we got to that place, it was easier for Cal State LA defensively to put up a double block or understand where we're coming from. And then our hitters really keep the wheels turning in their heads. Okay, now that they know what's going on, have to do something a bit extra, and that bit extra maybe turned into just missing the core or whatnot. So, hitting a 0.78 is not anywhere near our consistent hitting percentage. We actually have usually had a really high hitting percentage throughout the season. So it's unfortunate, like I said in the beginning, to end a season this way, having one of your lowest hitting percentage matches, and just understanding that we had so much more to bring. We just think let us be on a system get into our heads a little bit, and we're usually just a really strong passing team. So kudos to Cal State LA for putting some pace on those serves and getting us in that place, and even offensively putting some really nice pace on their attacks and moving the ball around, so that we had to really work for that.
Ladies, for basically 2.25 months of the season, there's always a next practice. In the month of November and when the calendar turns to December, when you lose, there's not a next practice. How tough is it to go back home knowing you really didn't put your best foot forward tonight?
It hurts, for sure. We put in so much work this season, and came down to it came down to who wanted it the most. And I think tonight we struggled with wanting it, and it's a tough end, but next season we'll just have to think about coming back harder and wanting it the most.
Coach, the last couple of years have been really good for the Swords. Top of the Pac West, runners-up this year in the Pac West regular season standings. I believe you guys won the Pac West in 21 or 22. Talk about the rise of Swords volleyball over the last handful of years.
First, I can't get it on my head on this last comment, so I have to address that. Ultimately, as a head coach, I take responsibility for the lack of preparedness. I don't think it's the wanting it. I think seeing the tears straight off the game, the team wanted it. I am looking at myself in the mirror here and just saying, hey, as a coach, I want to be better at this, this, and this, and making sure discipline, our relentlessness, and that just non-stop go-get-em attitude is there, and something that we could have brought to the table here. And I also, then leading into your question, want folks in the programs to come to know, like, hey, Chaminade belongs here. We've earned our way to make a name for ourselves, and we want to continue to be successful. At first, we did call it a rise. I'd like to say that we've proven to people that we're a program to be looked at, and we want to continue that. And so I'm very proud of the young ladies that's been in our program, because we could sit here all day and talk about the things that we don't have, but we don't use that as an excuse for our small school and, you know, facilities and situations. We just come out and we try to put some really good volleyball together, and that wouldn't happen if not for the talented young ladies that have been in our program and the effort that they put out to put out our best product and put Chaminade volleyball on the map.
All right, well, thank you for your time and congratulations on a successful season.
Thank you.